And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Stardew Valley. I'm your host, the RPG guy. Yeah. Alright, we got stuff to do. Because this game ain't gonna, quote-unquote, beat itself. Let's go ahead and figure a few things out since the last time we left off. Primarily, I want to look at... Hold on to this diamond for now. I believe, yeah, we got gifts to give, so let's grab another one. And I want to check on the mushrooms, and we need to check on the greenhouse today before we do anything else. Before we do anything else, we need to make sure that everything's going great. Alright, so far so good. We'll come back in here periodically and kind of see how that's gone. And we have some options of things we can think about doing. As we can see, the mead's done, but I'm going to let that sit in there for a little bit until we're fully ready. Take out one more diamond. We don't need this right now. We don't need this, and we don't need this. Well, yeah, we could use that. Fuck it, we'll take the meat out. No, I'll leave it in there. I'll wait till what's being worked on right now is done with alongside that. So. Go ahead and we'll take this milk and process it. And let's see here. Achievements. Really don't know what we need to work on here. I know we need to go down to the merchant looking for truffles primarily. And any of the fruits that we know we're missing. I know one of them off the top of my head is pomegranate. See, it's hard to remember sometimes, you know? Because they constantly have you going and getting things, so. Whereas most of you are like, why aren't you dungeoneering? We want to see you in the dungeons more. There's no reason for us to go to the dungeon right now. Outside of getting silver, or iron rather. There's not really much of a reason for us to go there. So, it's like, I'm hesitant to go. But we might need to get some more wood, specifically sap. And we might need to look at, getting more iron at some point, but we don't need to go into the new dungeon to collect iron. We can go to the old dungeon to collect iron, which is usually a better deal in the grand scheme of things. How come he gets to go in 10 minutes early? What the fuck, man? Dude doesn't even work for you, man. Alright, we gave her their gift. Let us now... We'll go to the beach and see if there's anything to collect. And pretty much call it a day. No, that's... yeah, there's not much really to do. We didn't go... You know what? I didn't go check on the duck. But like I said, it's like we're at a weird... stalemate, so to speak, because it's kind of like I said, I could go dungeoneering, I could maximize my character's day, but you're at a point in the game where we're at a point in the game where we're outside of the truffle, we're just kind of hanging out and holding off till we actually have something really major to do, which would be the beginning of summer. So it'll make sense as we progress here through the game, what I'm getting at. I know I'm being, like, very ambiguous with explaining what I want to do, but it's like every time I sit down to play this, it's kind of like, let's just run the numbers and go through the basic things that we need to in order to make it all work. Because summer is going to be our big building season. We're going to build the upgrade to that main house. We're going to tackle a handful of other things regarding the house. Specifically, the farm specifically. Like, if I want to upgrade the coop one more time, I could. Start keeping a closer eye out. That's a panning thing right there, for those of you wondering. But I'm not gonna bother with panning for gold right now, or panning for anything. But yeah, we are gonna get to that point where we need to start thinking about what we want to do. To the quarry. Alright, so we're gonna get copper for sure. There's some iron here too, which helps. The biggest thing, like I said, that we need iron. Primarily to fund our... to help us make more sprinklers. We could also buy some too. That's the other option available to us. We could buy the iron we need, and I don't have any qualms with doing that. If it comes to that, I don't think it will. Well, you know what? It might, but we don't have to buy a lot. We only need to buy as much as we would need for sprinklers. And you got it right. We're going to break all this down because we might get a geode or something. It never hurts to have... Well, it can't hurt to have too much stone because then you have to have 2 stacks of stone. And then again, you can always sell a stack. So, I mean, take that in stride, but... And then we gotta figure out what we want to really spend time building after we do the final upgrades. Might start building up some more hardwood and put it towards... could put the hardwood towards building the horse house thingy on the stable. Wouldn't hurt. What else could we do? Now that I'm thinking about it, we could. Well, I might want to upgrade the pickaxe at some point. Yeah, that might be the first thing we do in summer. This on the second day. So like the first day we'll plant all the, we'll plant everything. And then what we can do is that after we plant everything that we need to plant, we can go ahead and okay, that's all done. We can plant everything we need to plant, and then when we're done planting, the second day we can go and upgrade the pickaxe. Because we want to make sure we have enough money for everything. Alright, and look at that. There we go. Everything's done over there. Before let's make some room here. Before we do anything else, let's make that room. We'll deposit all of this, excluding the iron, because I want to start making stuff with it now. Deposit everything else. Oh, no. And then this stuff can go over here. Whoop, whoop. Put that in there. And then let's grab 3 more hops. Interesting to see how that played out. Let's go ahead and grab that. And probably the last day of this month we'll go and we'll refill the hay stock. The duck. There he is. Duck fucker. Alright. Let's check this one too while we're down here. We'll grab that resin or whatever that is too. Oh, this is... Okay, so this is the auto feeder. Okay, so we don't really need to check in on this, but what we do need to check is how much we have in our stock here. 421. If we need to make another silo, we can. So, but I don't think, I hope it doesn't come to that. go. And we're good, except for this. There we go. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and rest up. And we're going to power pretty much through Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday to a mild degree. We don't need to go to the beach. We don't need to... We'll see. The only thing that'll keep me probably somewhat busy would be basic farm maintenance and shroomage. The flower dance. Well, we could do the flower dance, I guess. Tell them not that excited about it. Nothing going on down there yet. Yeah, flower dance between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. We'll deal with that accordingly. In we go. No purple mushrooms, so we're not going to be making anything new there, which is fine. Need to get the other stuff so we can put some more. Hold on. I need gold and I need quartz, I believe. Which means I should make some more quartz while I can. And there we go. Oh, wait, we don't run short on materials. We'll figure out how many we need. So, let's see. So, realistically... Okay, yeah, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Well, wait a minute. We need 3 more. So we need to be able to make 3 more silver bars, and then we'll be good for a while. I won't need to worry about making silver bars. So that's good to know. Let's also go ahead and drop off this week's diamond here. This last diamond of the week, so we don't have to bother with it later. Yeah, that's good. Alright. And then we're done for the day. Like I said, there's not much like we can do right now until we get our next big potato harvest. So we're just gonna hang back, really. Because there's just not much we can do. We need 152 blueberries come next season, so that'll be in itself its own endeavor. And then we can also consider getting a pig, too. But that, again, is going to be another summer thing. Most likely. I need to give it to you. What's up, girlfriend? Why did she say that? Let's see. Still on the 2 heart part. One of these, and soon she would be mine. Alright, we're done with that. So let's go ahead and head back to the farm. The farm! Old McJacktard had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had hookers and blow, E-I-E-I-O. With a giggity there and a there and a giggity there. Old McJacktard had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Ooh, we probably need some more gold, too. So let's go ahead and start that. We don't have a lot left. Oh shit, requires 5. 5 times 15, okay. It's like thinking like the quartz, you just gotta throw one in there. to see the goat today because he's a goat fucker. Boop. And we're good, yeah. Let's go ahead and dump that. And wait for tomorrow, because we're done. And we're going to lose a lot of today because of the dance. Which I guess we may as well do, since we didn't get to dance with anyone. We now have a significant other to dance with. Yay! So we'll make sure that we set up that. So that way you guys can see it. Good to know. Lots of beer, lots of gold, and lots of hune. There's a diamond. And we've got some strawberries, which we can also dump as well. I'm actually going to hold on to start stockpiling honey for a little bit, because that's something we are going to actively get. And I would like to probably build another, let me see, another honey beehive, which we have the materials to do. Well, we don't have the iron bar, so maybe not. But it's something we can start stockpiling so we can start making it for stuff for later. So we can make meat out of it. And then honey can go in here. Just for laughs. Let's check it out. We also have got this. Nothing in there. And let's go check out Goat Fucker. Ooh, and there's the large goat milk. Luckily, we don't need it anymore, so yay. We don't need the large goat milk, so in return, we can just process it accordingly. Because we've already turned in all the required stuff for the other thing, so. Let's process it into cheese. Into colon-clogging cheese, baby, yeah. Alright, we're good there. We're running low on hops. But there's not much we can do about the hops demand, so. Alright, I don't think there are gonna be any mushrooms, but it doesn't hurt to check. Yeah, there's nothing mushroom-wise going on. So at this point, we can normally call it a day. But we may as well, yeah, we'll hold out for a bit and do that thing. You know what we could do in the downtime is we could scythe up some stuff. We could. Well, let me see. How much do we actually have here? 420 out of 480. We don't really need to do that right now. Oh, look, coffee's already down. Put something that takes a little longer in there then. Well, we can put in some cinnamon berries. Yay. We'll dump coffee. It doesn't really offer you much for healing. It just boosts your speed. From that caffeine rush. That caffeine rush. And we're gonna, like I said, tater should be coming up in a day or two as well. Here, let's see what these fuckers want. Get a rare crow, but I don't really care about rare crows. But we'll grab it. No, I don't want to grab it. No rare crow. Can always get it another time. Where's Sex Kitten? There's Sex Kitten. It's so embarrassing. Alright, let's see here. So they still have us dancing with, like, a random girl. That's weird. But, whatever. Okay. That was fun. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. And we get a high-quality goat cheese, which is just going to get chucked. Now. I know, this is kind of a little rough stretch, because nothing interesting is kind of going on until now? It's a fairy! What you doing, fairy? Auto-growing a potato. Okay. Sure, why not? God damn, each of those beers is worth 300 gold. Nice. And we got like 400 something for the coffee. Kind of a waste. So we're at a whopping 4 grand. We can pull up these taters now, but there's not really a point. So we'll just wait till everything grows out, because there's not enough time to grow anything, because we have 3 days, and there's just not enough time to grow anything in 3 days. So I'm not gonna make an effort to grab that right now. As we will make the mayo. We'll check in here as well. Okay, these are almost done here. Put in some new stuff for berry making. And we're done for the day, as far as I'm concerned. Because there's really not much else for us to do right now. The last day of this season, though, we'll go down to the beach, too, and collect anything that's sitting on the beach. Because when a whole new season starts, I have a pretty strong feeling everything kind of goes through a reboot cycle. So I'm going to be more interested in that rebooting cycle. And see if that, maybe the very first day of summer, or the second day when I actually check, there might be more stuff to grab. Alright, so we'll come and do this harvesting in a moment, because there's a lot here for us to do. Let me go ahead and get some other things started. Another large gurt milk. You mean goat milk? No, it's gurt milk. Have some gurt milk, son. Make your bones big and strong. Throw that in there. All right, we'll come back to this because I want to go to the merchant right now first. See what he's got for us. Like I said, if we end up getting the truffle, we don't need to worry about the pigs so much, unless I want to make like truffle oil, which is an option. But it's less money we have to blow, so to speak, on doing that. We can get the pig later, you know. I'm gonna keep expanding the farm, maxing it out as best as we can. Deluxe speed grub. Take the rare seed. Yeah, nothing that helps us too much. Now we'll get another set of rare seeds too coming up, so. Can always, you know, start throwing that together. And then we'll go ahead and we'll harvest all the taters. But here's the thing too, is we're not gonna need them. We're not gonna need to replant anything for the time being. What am I doing? Ah, get in there. So let's store that. I mean, I'm gonna check the greenhouse in a minute anyway, but I just want to see. And look at that. And really quick, we got 10 freaking seeds. Nice. So we can just replant this. And we actually could even do this really quick. Theoretically, this is kind of silly, but whatever. I don't really care. Burn through our seeds. If we get a lesser harvest soon, you know, next time, seed-wise, we'll do less, and then eventually not have to worry about it. All right, let us harvest. I don't want to eat it. Taters, 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 look at them, tater, tater, taters, tater, tater, taters, and ketchup, tater grab, tater done. Okay. We also, like I said, we need to figure out our sap situation and see if we need to either do some more lumber work, some more tree work rather. Because if we need to do more via the, you know, with the tree chopping down in order to get sap, we will. So we need about 155 plots. 150 something. Actually, we can check because we have the amount of 152. So we need to make sure that we have at least that much to work with. Keep that. That. And then everything else gets sold. Plus more. We probably may even need more than that. So where is the sap? Okay. Boop, ra-pa-pa. Now we're really low on sap, but that's good. Should be fine. Alright, so that's all squared away. Let us make it tomorrow. And we got a rainy day tomorrow. Yeah. Look at that. So sexy. Oakley dokley. Let's get to it. It's gonna be a bright sunny day. And I don't care about this. This was inevitable anyway, so. Because the new season's gonna come around and we won't be able to do much about that anyway. This is probably the last fruit we're gonna get for the season. Plus maybe one more here or there. Your order. Let us come in here. That's a happy duck. Okay, nothing there. He's dry as the damn Sahara. You mean the Sahara? No, I meant the Sahara. Let's chop this tree down because I don't want it there. The other thing we want to do is, you know what? We'll hit up the beach today. Because I believe there's going to be something down there we also equally want. So it wouldn't hurt, per se, to go down there. Let's just dump all this stuff as well. Yoink. Nice. Big coral day. We'll talk to that dude in a minute, because that's what we really came down here for. Nice coral. 8 coral. Oh, okay, we can't do it yet. There's a whole thing regarding him coming up. And it has to do... I don't want to ruin it for those of you who aren't familiar with this game, so I won't say anything. But those of you who are, even if we could get the amulet from him, I would still wait until the time was right. Gotta wait till the time's right, yo. So that was a pretty productive day. Tomorrow, we need to go down to the merchant again and see if he's got anything new. And then really, we just want to power through to the next day. Primarily because there won't be anything left to do. Except plant the next harvest. Prepare for the next season, rather. I swear I speak that thing called English, I swear. Grab that Duke Mayo. Alright, let's go drop this stuff off. Okay. What's up, dog? Hot diggity dog. And it'll give us about 1,000. Yep, about almost 2,000. So nice. Clear and sunny. That's good to know. Lucky lunch. Yay! We haven't really done much with the culinary, and I don't really have any means or intention to early on because it's kind of pointless. Until you start doing like heavy duty spelunking and things like that. And since that's not what we're doing, I'm not worried to worry about it. And oh, look, we have one more harvest of strawberries. Awesome. So we lucked out with that. To a degree. There we go. Lord. It's like he couldn't grab the goat by the gonads properly, so it wasn't working. Where are you at, Duck? There you're at. That's where you be at, Duck. Alright, nothing new in there. Alright. Let's go to the merchant real quick and see what he's got for sale. We're hoping for the best, guys. We really are. Because like I said, if we don't have to buy a truffle, if we don't have to raise a pig, rather, the better. Because that's one less thing we have to dick around with. And really, at that point, this is a waiting game. But, you know, you never know. Let's grab some of this since it's here. We can sell this for cash. Give me the cash! Give me the cash! Alright. Grab that. Rare seed. Don't care about spring seeds. Okay, so nothing here. We're not gonna buy any of that. All right, so well, we got another rare seed, but that's about all there is to that. And everything's kind of chugging along. And everything, and everything else can be sold here. We'll keep the fiber. The rock. Stone, it's rock. It's a fucking rock. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna upgrade that pickaxe. We're not using the pickaxe. Well, you know what? We might need it tomorrow. I lied. Thought about it, but then I realized, wait a minute. If there's rocks in the way of some of the stuff I want to grow tomorrow, well, we're not gonna be in a good position. So let's not do that. I had to think about that one for a second. Cock my doodle-doo. Alright. So now we are in the first day of summer. We don't need to worry about living off the land. Alright, and we've got our work cut out for us. Which we will deal with in a moment here. I want to see what we have available. What do we got? Peach, orange. No new shrooms, that's fine. We're not going to check the greenhouse today. We'll do that tomorrow. Or we'll do it after we finish up what we're dicking around with here. Alright, so we got to clear all this shit out. And we won't bother with the animals today either. All of our energy needs to be focused on one specific thing. What's actually on the yeah, see, if I would have gotten rid of the pickaxe, we wouldn't be able to do anything with that. Let's clear this all out here. Don't use the hoe unless you have to. Like now we kind of do. Get rid of this. What else is in the way? It's arguably in the way. Alright, so we're mostly cleared out of here. Good. Alright, and I'll just sell this stuff because we don't need to. Well, I'll keep no. Put that back. Change my mind. There and there. Okay. Let's go to town and get the seeds we need. Which I think we're gonna, if we can get blueberries, I believe we can. We will be hyper-focused on blueberries. Open Sesame, because this is gonna be the last day we do today, unless something big goes down. But yeah, this will be the last day that we celebrate here on this episode. This is the first day of spring. This guy always shows up 10 minutes before opening, and they let him in. Probably only negative to dating Abigail is you can't even get access to her when you need to. So we'll drop this off while we're here. She's not really getting higher. Alright, so let's take a look. Poppy spangles. I don't think we made those last time, but red cabbages. There's the red cabbage seeds. Which we could make. You know what? We'll do 8 of these. We'll grow those in the other garden for now. Let us go ahead and let's get to it. 152. Ah, fuck. There we go. You know what? We could grab a few. We have enough money to grab a few other things if we wanted to. Not something that keeps regrowing, though. Tropical flower. I'm actually just kind of curious. Corn seed. I don't care about corn. Could buy 155 of that. We're gonna do it. Even though we made a whole bunch of regular fertilizer. Don't worry, that fertilizer will still get used. And that drops us to 28,767, which is fine. We'll make that money back. We can use this to buying a pig. But let's go ahead and start the farming process, shall we? We're going to make sure we first of all plant the blueberries. We'll plant the red cabbage in the barn, in the greenhouse rather. So I keep want to say barn. Just because I don't think we've grown it yet. And theoretically we could do that towards any new product that, or any new thing that we want to kind of grow. So. But yeah, the quality fertilizer will get us a, will get us a good amount of money out of the out of this kind of this patch here that we're working on. The more money we can make, it's always the better. Good for that train. Do like this. You'll notice even the fertilizer that we had there is gone, so we're gonna have to do this every season. We also might need to grab some more blueberries too, but I'm not gonna make a big stink about that at this exact moment. That'll be something I've more planned for towards the end of the year, or towards the end of the season rather, to buy more blueberries and get them growing year-round in the greenhouse, at least on a couple of plots in there. That'll be a constant money maker. To this shit ain't gonna plant itself. Gotta be careful too to make sure that we don't plant in the wrong spots. And this stuff's a little harder to see that you dropped, so we'll have to do a count when we're done. If we need to eat something to replenish our energy, we will. We're also going to need to get the watering bucket out. You know, all the good stuff. But I'm thinking in the future that might be something we want to spend some of our upcoming money on to upgrade, because, yeah, reasons. All right. And so we used all the high quality fertilizer, which means that we did plant it all properly. We'll put this in. Get it all in there. So one spot is missing something. There. Okay. Cool. Got that all planted. Let's grab our watering tin. Our watering can, rather. Watering tin. We'll get this all squared away. Okay. Sorry, I'm not saying much. I'm just trying to get this sorted out before we end the episode here. We might also try to... Well, it's too late now. I was going to say I was thinking about buying the pig this episode, but she's not going to be available to purchase the pig from right now, so we won't bother with it. Like I said, we'll make sure that we get the red cabbage going here. In the greenhouse. And check on the greenhouse in general. Make sure everything's going pretty well. Luckily, we've been doing pretty good with our planting, with our watering, because we haven't had to go refill the watering can yet. So, I keep wanting to say tin for some reason. Alright, so that's all squared away. We still have some energy and some time. So let's go check out... how Quacky McQuackfuck's doing. Well, then fuck you, duck. We won't bother with the other one then if they're trying to sleep. And let's check the greenhouse because we still got to plant something in there. It's going fine. So if we were to grow blueberries, we would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, give or take, 6 sets of blueberries. So I would argue that that's going to be... So I have to think about that. I'm not putting the quality fertilizer or any fertilizer on this. I just want to grow it to grow it. Let me think here how this would have to work itself out. Well, we also got to wait for this stuff to grow too, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so 4, 8, 12. We'd have 12 times 8 blueberry, but I'm always want to leave a small patch open for stuff for later. So I'm not that eager to just go right into we'll sell this one. I don't need multiple duck thingies. There's a lot I gotta think of. Oh shit, the spangled seeds. I didn't plant those either. Let's go plant those real quick. And if we have enough time, we're gonna head to the beach and grab anything new on the beach. If we don't, we're not gonna bother with it. Thank you guys for hanging in there. The first day of summer should have been. I should have probably ended the episode earlier, but I didn't. And then have a whole episode to do the first day of summer, but that did not happen. I swear we've grown these, but maybe not. And since I don't remember growing the spangled flower, I'd rather just get it grown and get it going. Alright, there we go. And we have enough time to run down to the beach before it gets too late. Woo! Hoo-wee! Did some good planting there, y'all. But yeah. First thing we're gonna probably do on the next day is buy the pig. If we can. And we want to make sure we have a couple thousand left over, because it's gonna be a while before we make some money. We'll make a little bit of money here and there, you know, foraging and, you know, the basic jelly making and distilling that we're doing. So we'll make money in those respects, but we're not going to be making a lot of money until we get the blueberries going. And then the blueberries will pay itself off, more specifically when we get it in the greenhouse. And then what I would do is I would start that once fall begins. So we want to stockpile enough blueberries to prepare for fall. That's how I kind of look at it. And then once we have enough blueberries to pretty much account for fall for the greenhouse, while leaving 1 to 2 of those plots open. I'm not going to max out all the plots, but I'll probably leave 1 to 2 of those plots open. 1 for ancient seeds and 1 for rare seeds. No, that was it. And 1 for rare seeds. And that's probably the way that's just going to have to be. And we can just sell that. Alright. So that'll end our day. But that is the goal and that is the plan. Once we get our first harvest of blueberries, we'll debate on upgrading the house. Because we have enough wood to do it. So we have the resources. The question is, do we have the money? Which currently at this state we don't. But we'll get there. We will definitely get there. In due course, of course. Long day. Alright guys, well I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I am your host, the RPG Guy, and when we come back we're going to have some more Stardew Valley, more strongly focused in the things that we need to plan for coming up for the big upgrades we need to do, and some animal purchasing and all that other kind of fun stuff. So we've got a lot coming up, guys. Thank you for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please take a moment to check out more episodes from the RPG Guy, Tuesday Night Team Up, and more. And please subscribe. Always support the channels you enjoy watching, and while you're at it, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Keep on gaming hard. See you next time.